Hey everybody, this is Lynna, and you're watching Lynna's Life. Yep, I'm in a hotel here in Kennewick, Washington. I was going to say being irresponsible by working, but no, I did some deliveries and stuff like that yesterday when I got here, and it's just a bigger town, so it just has more to offer. And I love to travel, though. I mean, I really do. I mean, my last career, as a camera operator and traveling around the country and sometimes around the world, um, it took me to places that were really exciting and everything, and events and things that I was able to be a part of that were also quite amazing. So I really like the road. I really like to experience the travel and to see new places and to be in new situations. Like, like when I get a job, like with DoorDash or Uber Eats, it's always like something different, right? It's like you don't know where you're going to have to drop off the order, and you get to see different parts of the town that you're visiting and stuff like that, and areas that you typically, just wouldn't see. And I find that fascinating to me. I find that really interesting that I can actually have a job that allows me to do that. But that being said, I don't feel like I'm an irresponsible person. I have bills to pay and things that I need to take care of and stuff, and that allows me to do that, like to get my new tires and to be able to get the things that I need to get done. Like I still have to work on my tooth. Yeah, it's still cracked and stuff. It's been that way since 2014. I was able to get my cejas done, which is Spanish for eyebrows. So I can wake up and have eyebrows and not have to, you know, be browless and stuff. So that's a wonderful feeling. It does a lot for my dysphoria and helps me feel comfortable, more comfortable in my skin. So um, I just wanted to comment on a another video that my ex did. Basically, kind of like saying, "Don't believe the things that are being said and spun because the truth is this, and this is what really happened." And you guys, honestly, you have his side of the story or hers or whatever. You have my side of the story. Of course, I'm the victim, right? I'm always the one that's told, about the fact that I'm like not accepting responsibility or that I'm making myself to be a victim and stuff. But when you are a person that has been abused in a relationship and you deal with the traumas of that said relationship, and there are many women that have reached out to me and said, Lynna, the things that you've gone through and the things that you're talking about on your videos and stuff, those are the same things that we go through and that we've been, subject to as women. And I've gotten that from you know women from one as far away as Australia, and you know people can believe whatever they want to believe. You can believe my story. I tell you that I don't lie. Mark tells you, Maritza, whatever their name is, tells you that they don't lie. So at the end of the day, it's like uh, you have to just believe your gut. Whoever it is. One of us is telling a lie, though. One of us is not being truthful. And I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm that person. But you have your own decision to make. The evidence is there for you to go through and to peruse through and everything. And that's your business, if that's what you want to do. But um, there's nothing I can say that would make you feel any differently. It is what it is. But I'm frankly just tired of the spin and trying to defend myself in any way, shape, or form. I was thinking about turning on the light. Hold on. This light. Oh, it's not working? Oh, where's the light? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to disrupt this peaceful video, but I'm trying to get a light here. So weird. There's no plug-in either. Huh. That's odd. That's really odd. So let's see. So I'll turn this light on. Ta-da! So just to have a little bit more light, but yeah. So it's just really. I mean, it's just kind of like is it worth it? I mean, is it worth it to try to clear your name, or to say something, or to be, you know, somewhat reflective, and try to rebut the claims and stuff about, the things that Mark has said in the past? I mean, is it worth it when everything's always kind of gonna always be spun in whatever direction that he wants it to be spun in? I mean, I always, just seems like he's always the savior, always coming in to save the day. And he's reading an article from a radfem blog, and he, like, some gender critical thing that his friend Charlotte probably wrote, or something, or some other radfem friend probably wrote, calling me some kind of a AGP terror or something like that. And it's like, everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion, and you're gonna have your own opinion. So um, there's nothing I can do to change anyone's mind. I know my lived experience. I know what I went through with Mark. I know the the things that I dealt with this individual, and the reason I don't call them a woman, and stuff, is because they just weren't a woman to me. And if I'm that depraved to think that, that they're not a woman, then, whatever. It's my opinion. I lived with this person for 6 years. I'm the one that woke up next to this person, and I also woke up next to a woman for 17 years, and I know the difference for me personally, but you know everybody has their own viewpoint and stuff, and Mark wants to say what he wants to say, and he'll say it. And he'll get people to think that it's legitimate, and it is what it is, for um, trying to present some kind of truthful evidence of something that I don't know. I just don't know. At this point, I don't care. At this point, because um, I'm gonna focus on my present life now, because the past one is regrettable and forgettable. And no, I can't imagine that I would have truly loved anybody in those given those circumstances and stuff. So I'm not going to make any more rebuttal videos. He says that I'm abusing fair use laws and policies and stuff, but he's the bigger person. He's not going to come after me. So they'll just sit there and they'll stand. People can examine them as they choose, as they wish, and come to their own conclusion. Am I the liar? Is Mark the liar? That's your decision to make. I can present the truth as I know it, the truth as I experienced it. But at the end of the day, it's up to you, to decide, what you think, what you want to believe, what you don't want to believe. I can't force you to believe me, but so I have so many other things that are coming to my life, and that's other people have been telling me, on my YouTube channel. And it's so, it's so important for you to just focus on those things that made you happy. I mean, just forget about that person, what they have to say, what they want from you. I mean, they're obviously trying to trigger you. They're obviously trying to get you to be upset and everything. And we like to see you happy, I was like, you guys are right. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to just live my life and just not look back, right? Not look back at anything. Nothing. There's nothing that I have to look back to. I'm just, I'm happy. I'm grateful. I have a wonderful life that I'm leading right now and living. And in not too long, I'm going to be able to share with you guys some incredible news. It's just stuff of dreams. Let me just tell you, it's stuff of dreams. To be able to, yeah, it's good. Let me just say, It's really, really good. And it's not some imaginary friend, but it's a real, true connection. And yeah, I can't wait to tell you about, yeah, my new life, because it's gonna be awesome. I am gonna take care of so many things that I've wanted to take care of. Tooth being one thing, but getting my electrolysis finished off. Um, Eventually having bottom surgery, which is something that I've always wanted to have. So I'm looking forward to that. And if people think I'm traveling too much now, and they think that I just have this bug that it can't be satisfied, well, I will be traveling, and it won't be just to Kennewick. Let me just say that. It won't be just to Spokane. It won't be just to Seattle. I may wake up in Tahiti one day and Fiji or Paris the other day. I may wake up in whatever part of the world that I might be in. But that's the life that I'm creating for myself. I believe in positivity. I believe in finding your bliss and being happy. And ever since I've left Apache Junction, I have been, I mean, my friend Justice says, everything that Lynna touches turns into gold. It's like, lately, it seems that way, that I am so blessed, you guys, so blessed. I mean, yeah, so blessed and so amazingly happy. I I don't even know how to explain it, but let me just say that if it wasn't for what's taking place in my life, with all the things that's gone on with Mark, that I would be a basket case right now. But everything that is being done and said by this person that I was with for 6 years, who can never be wrong, is always going to be the educator, always going to teach me something, I'm going to always have to be like grateful to them for everything they did for me and stuff. Although much of it was very detrimental to my development and to my transition. Um, I yeah, the things that are taking place, just they counter that in a massive way. And it's not like I care about, you know, my past, because my future is just beyond words. Beyond words. So you'll find out. We'll reveal that, whatever it is that, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I think about, how I feel and how I'm made to feel as well. And it just like it counters everything, all the negativity that's been thrown my way. I'm being called like some raging AGPer. And it's like, oh my gosh, Maritza's ex is just a terror. And it's like, okay, fine. You can say whatever you want to say. I don't. All I know is what I know about what's coming. And what's coming is a life of bliss, a life of peace, a life of wonder, a life of joy. And there's nothing that anyone can do to take that away from me. Nothing. So they can paint me however they want to. But that's their prerogative, right? That's their business. I can't really do anything. And I've said everything that I'm going to say about Mark Angela Cummings or Maritza Cummings or whatever their name is now. I've said enough. I've said enough. And I do honestly wish them well on their journey, just like I did back in January, where I asked them to just leave me out of their testimony and stuff. Please just leave me out. But they couldn't. They refused to. And they wanted to, do whatever they're doing. And, but I get people reaching out to me. People like a young FTM who spoke to a detransitioned a transition. Maritza basically, was very grateful for me telling the story and stuff like that, because they were so affected by what Mark said. And after Mark came back to this relationship and we became a couple again, he pretty much denounced Christianity and said it was a lie, said he didn't believe in it and everything, and told this young FTM the same thing. And the FTM is just like, why? What in the world? I don't get it. I mean, it's like, it hurts. It hurts to find somebody trying to be such an influence and then being such a negative influence to my life. And yeah, it's sad. It really is. Because Mark doesn't know, Maritza doesn't know the damage that she's causing young trans people. Young trans people are very vulnerable to this individual who, after 17 years of lived experience as a trans man, renounces it all, says it's all fake, says it's all not real, and leaves people feeling pretty bad about themselves. I feel bad for them. And if Mark is doing things and Moritz is doing things that hurts one person, imagine how many more people are being affected by their toxic channel, the things that are said on their toxic channel. And quite honestly, if it is hate speech, then it needs to be addressed. If terms of service are being broken, then things need to be assessed as such. Well, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this person, because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. There's nothing they're going to do that's going to be able to take responsibility for what they've done. They feel like they're the savior of the world, that they came to this planet to be a teacher. And, they're not a teacher. Don't ever get life coach advice from a person who can't figure themselves out. It's just not. It's not good. Get advice from a person who's lived life and has learned the lessons of life and is willing to say that they're wrong, is willing to accept blame and responsibility for their actions. And a person that sincerely has grown and matured, and isn't a juvenile still at the age of 56. Evidence is there. You guys look at it. Decide for yourself. But one of us is lying. And it's not me.